That's our ticket out.
Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome back to my Let's Play on King's Quest.
No. I'll go ahead. Stay back.
Right, so I am still inside of the Goblin Cave.
Sure if I could get him across, but he needed to believe I could.
And we're in a bit of a difficult situation right now. I need to try and jump across, and I'm sure this isn't going to be simple. So a quick summary of what's going on is I'm trying to break out Mr. Hobblepot's behind me and hopefully try and get a key from the Goblin King. I'm not entirely sure why I need a key, seeing as I have some wire cutters, so I could just break the padlocks off. But oh well, the game says I need a key, so I'm going to go for a key. But I guess I need to pick, do I go left or right? Because some of them have those weird, like, I don't know if it's like moss or mushrooms or some weird stuff. So let's go left. There seemed to be like a light glowing on that one there. And then to this one. I'm really scared. Oh, okay. I think I went the right side then, I guess. And look at my little leg. And can I jump across? And quickly to the next one. Okay, so I need to remember, in case I fail, to start off going left. And now I'm going to assume that I need to go right. Okay, so I go first, and he follows after me. Oh my god, I cannot tell him where to go. When I say go, I guess left. I mean, I guess I just tell him to go the same way that I went, I guess. And then just forward. There we go, and then to the right. And then to the right as well. If you can see some like weird flashes coming up, that is actually the game. That's not the video, so don't panic, by the way. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Right, and then go forward. There we go. Now, which way do I go? Can I go? Let's go right. Let's go to the right first then. And then, I don't know what I do apart from guess. And then I'm going to go this way and then through the middle, maybe? I guess I just need to remember whichever route I go. Assuming that I don't fall down. Okay, so that route worked. So I guess I now just need to send him to go the same way I went. So I guess I need to remember. So I said right. And then I said, like, I guess do I say go left now? Or is that counted as forward? Okay, nope, that looks right. And then I went forward. And then I went right again, didn't I? And ooh, okay. It fell, but it fell behind him. That's okay. And then left. And then just forward. And then we should be all joined up again. Okay, I don't know if there's something I'm missing to how I'm supposed to be working out which route I go, but at the moment it seems to be working, so I'm going to carry on doing what I'm doing. So I'm going to go left, and then I'm going to go forward, maybe? Oh, I can't go forward, but I can go, like, back here. Or I'm just going to zigzag going left and right, I guess. Like that. There we go, that seemed to work, so that should be easy enough to remember as well. I just need to make him zigzag in the same way that I did. So I said go left. So I basically just need to go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. He's pretty nimble on his feet. I'm not sure how old he is, but if I can still jump around like that when I'm his age, I will be very happy. I'm not sure what the weird glitchiness is. That's just jumping up on the screen when every time he goes to jump. But oh well, it doesn't matter. We're over it now.
Thank you.
No worries. I'm not sure what I was supposed to be working out there. I was literally just jumping randomly, but it seemed to work. And oh, is that a dragon? It might be the shadow of something that looks like a dragon.
No time to explain.
What? Really? I guess I do keep all of my items under my cape. Can I can't look at my inventory. I guess he's just in my pocket or under my cape now, I guess. My magic cape full of pockets. And is that, I have a feeling that's not going to be actually a dragon. It might be. It could be a dragon. I feel like it might just be a shadow of something that looks like a dragon. Maybe the Goblin King's doing something round here. There we go. I knew it. I called it. It's just a little blizzard thingy. Pretty cute, actually.
Come in many forms.
Was it a baby dragon?
If you realize what you are actually afraid of, you can start to deal with the fear.
I think I put that under my cape as well. So I've got an old man and a baby dragon under my cape right now. And it looks like Gwendolyn's getting a little bit scared again. Remember in the last episode, we put her to bed because she fell asleep, basically.
It's just in my head.
Are those goblins?
not gonna work. I'm not afraid of you.
Are they real goblins or... Oh no, it's rats! Oh, that's so horrible! Imagine waking up to
I
that!
figured after that scream you'd be back. Let's pick up our story once again.
Okay, looks like we're telling this story again. What about
I'm
guards?
afraid of dragons. I was still struggling with the loss of a chaka. Now, my decisions meant the life or death of a kingdom. That's the true beast I needed to wrestle with.
No pressure then, I guess. Okay, so now I want to look at my pockets now then. I want to see what I have. There we go. I got Chester in my pocket and a baby dragon. This is ridiculous. I love the way it makes 0 sense, but we can just go with it. And all I'm casting a big shadow over there. So there's 2 people kind of just bullying, 2 goblins bullying another goblin over there. Oh, I guess I'm gonna need to I'm gonna have to cast a shadow of the dragon to scare them off, I reckon. Or I could cast the shadow of the evil Chester. Let's do the dragon, shall we? Looks like it's working. Can they even see? Can they they got like rocks all over them. Can they even like see what they're doing? Is that even a goblin? I don't think it is. I think it was someone dressed up as one, maybe. How peculiar. Do I still have my dragon on me? Did I take my dragon? Oh no, I've lost my dragon. Oh, I wanted to get my dragon back. I guess it was a one-use thing. All right then, let's go and head off this way then. Let's try and find out who that person was. Can I? There we go. Let's go over the bridge. I love the look of this place. There's just so much detail everywhere.
Wear his crown to be a great king. My old hat suited me just fine, and Daventry was ready for a new adventure.
Right, looks like I got my my old hat back again. Just nice to have that in case I need it. And I found a library. Oh, do you think this is full of all of their fairy tales? So the goblins love fairy tales. They basically reenact their lives based on fairy tales. So maybe these are all of their storybooks, I guess, maybe. Let's have a read and see what it says. Oh, is that the Pied Piper? Do you think that is? By Manny.
Once, in a town just like the one you're imagining, there was a beautiful castle that stood high on a hill.
Okay, and if you don't recognize who this is, Manny was the person in the first chapter that I ended up battling with when we were both trying to be a knight.
All were welcome here. Well, everyone except for the pests. The townspeople cried out to their king, "We must be rid of these rats! They're scaring our children and stealing our cheese. One even ate a baby." The town had become very unpleasant indeed. Every morning, gold coins clanged through the water well carrying wishes for a better town, but the rats remained.
That might explain where I found those gold coins from.
The king, in his finite wisdom, had also been casting wishes, for he desperately needed a plan.
I recognize that picture. So if you remember at the very first episode of this chapter, when I got taken down here, there was that. Remember, there was the goblin in the chair with a wheel on it, and he had a book, and it had this picture on. So I don't know if that is the Goblin King, but it was definitely a goblin reading this book.
As wishes would have it, a wandering piper appeared at the castle gates. The piper offered to expel the rats from the kingdom if the town would overthrow their moronic liege. "Hear, hear," they cried out. "Our throne is but a seat for a hat rack. Rid us of these pests, and the throne is where you'll rest." The stranger pulled out a small flute and played a pleasing melody. The music summoned the rats out of hiding, and they danced on the head of the king. The king shrieked a high-pitched squeal, but the piper continued his song. The rats were led back to the wooded forest where they belonged. The piper returned to the castle to claim his reward, but his knock echoed throughout the halls, and no one let him in. He raised his pipe, and a new melody was played. He watched the drawbridge lower, and a mesmerized kingdom pranced to his side. With a few simple notes and a turn on the heel, the stranger led them from the castle to the deep, dark caverns below. The throne is now empty, and the well doesn't clang anymore.
Manny knew exactly what to write to incite the horde. He chose every word carefully, fully knowing how the goblins would react to his story. Oh, it was brilliant. They did all the dirty work, and he just sat back and watched. I thought I had bested him in the duel of wits, but the mind games were just beginning.
So I think Manny wrote the book so the goblins would act it out. And of course, seeing me as the king, they were like treating me like the king from the book, I think. That's what I reckon anyway. So yeah, that's the story of the Pied Piper. And it looks like the goblins ran away somewhere. I don't seem to be able to leave this room though. So is there anything I can do in the room? Can I open the secret passage? Oh, look at these books here, look. Yeah, this book kind of seemed to be glowing a little bit. 101 goblin pranks. The baby swap. Swap a real baby for a goblin. Can I pick the book up? Okay, I don't know how that's going to help me. There's another book here that was glowing. I was hoping that if I pulled one of the books out, it would open the secret passage. Aha! Just like that, for example. Right, let's go keep heading through here then. Deeper and deeper into the cave. And oh! Do you think that person was swapped as a child?
Nightmares ever come true?
Of course, but real monsters are far easier to deal with than imaginary ones.
Yeah, so I reckon that person is a human that was switched with a goblin when they were young, and they've grown up in here as a goblin. I don't know, it's just a theory, but we'll see. And
Ugh, goblins ruin everything.
I think they're still okay. I mean, they're hurt, but I think they're okay. Can I not get in? I have the miracle cure all.
Sick. Ugh, goblins ruin everything.
But you can hear them both groaning, so they're still okay. Because I was scared that I wasn't going to be able to heal them in time, but they seem to be doing okay, and I still have the cure all. So hopefully, I'm going to meet up with them later. Is that Whisper? Oh no, that's one of my guards, isn't it? And I think that's the Goblin King. That's the person that I was talking about earlier.
Distress! Help us, King!
Okay.
They're only stories. Can't you just enjoy them for what they are? You've missed the point entirely. Is this how you want your story to be remembered?
Oh.
Wait. How about a new story?
Right, well, goblins love story.
Once upon a time, there lived, let me see what I got here.
Okay, so I gotta tell the story. Okay, so I gotta make this up. They lived a chopsticks. Let's say they lived me. If I do my old hat, is that what I'm gonna say?
Let me try that again.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's that's not what it's supposed to be. I guess I gotta do Chester then. I guess.
There lived a wise little goblin who loved adventures.
Okay. Is that a pig? Okay.
Even
Am
in
I-
his young age, stories of the goblin's quests had spread around the land. Like the time he
outsmarted a quizzical griffin, bear-hugged a basilisk, jump-kicked an evil serpent lord. Bear-hugged a basilisk. I think I'm trying to distract them while the guard goes and pulls the lever.
bear-hugged a basilisk.
Hold up, I think I picked the wrong
That
one.
can't be right. Wait a minute here.
I didn't realize I actually had to be tactical. I was just trying to I was just trying to pick the funny one. Outsmarted a quizzical griffin. Let's do the jump kicked one, because maybe the guard is gonna jump kick the goblins if they go for him.
Jump kicked an evil serpent lord.
Nope. Okay. I guess it had to be the the one option I didn't go for then.
Wait a minute here.
I guess it outsmarted a quizzical griffin.
Outsmarted a quizzical griffin. In fact, his adventures were so legendary, the goblins decided to make him king. But the goblin adventurer was out of his element and overwhelmed with the work it took to run a successful kingdom. His friends offered their...
Wisdom, strength, or heart. Let's go for heart, shall we?
heart.
I picked the right choice.
But it wasn't enough. He was afraid he would never live up to the king who came before. It got so bad that the goblin gave up. But when packing up his things to run away from the castle, the goblin found... He found...
Right, okay, I'm gonna pick carefully here. So his hat, a wooden chair, a broom, a page of... He found his bravery, maybe.
No, that can't be
No,
right.
that can't be right.
Wait a minute here.
Okay, I'm sorry. He
Let me try that
found his hat, maybe?
His old adventurer cap.
There's the one. So majestic. It looks like Gwendolyn's gonna take out the
That
rats.
he wasn't just here to continue the previous legacy. He was here to create his own. One filled with...
Chopsticks. One filled with bravery.
bravery. And the best group of friends you could ever ask for.
Has this worked? I have a feeling this isn't gonna work. Oh, okay, doesn't matter, I'm just gonna punch him anyway. I think Gwendolyn just kicked a rat. Vicious. And I got the key. That's what I needed.
This.
Looks like Gwendolyn started
Told you
her
he'd
adventure as
save us.
well.
No, I told you he'd save us.
Well, I think it was me, actually.
You know, I'm not even sure anymore.
So is everyone safe now? I can go and cure them all. Please let me cure them all.
All right, Mr. Fancy Cakes.
Yeah,
a river
they're all
Barachi.
okay.
And that's my story. Some of the details might have changed over the years, and I certainly left out some parts I wasn't fond of. But I found it's best to enjoy stories for what they are, and not for what you hoped they would be. Ah, you've fallen asleep again, and I think it's time I do the same.
I wonder if they're going to do another cliffhanger like they did in the end of the first chapter. Ah, I forgot about this goblin. Or not goblin, I guess. I wonder who it is. Is it someone I've met before? Probably not. Oh. Who is that? I think I'm right then. So it was a human that was probably swapped with a goblin when they were a baby.
You looked like you could use a friend.
No, that's Manny. Evil Manny. Yep, I knew it. They ended in a cliffhanger. So this is basically a picture of all of my decisions, basically. Yeah, you can see that I didn't do I probably didn't do the best. I didn't break everyone out, I guess. I guess they were still in prison, and I don't know. I think I broke everyone else at the end anyway, but I didn't do it during the story. I could have probably made much better decisions during my playthrough. But yeah, if you do have the game yourself and are playing through it, I guess maybe you can learn from my mistakes and make different decisions and see whether things go a little bit better for you. But at the end of the day, we got everyone out, I think. And I think everyone is okay. But I'm worried now because it seems like Manny is speaking to that goblin man. Well, I guess he's just a man in a goblin costume. And yeah, I think nothing good can be coming from that. But I guess we're going to have to wait for chapter 3 before we find out what is going to be happening next in the story. Because sadly, that is the end of chapter 2, Rubble Without A Cause. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I think I probably enjoyed it even more than chapter 1. I kind of just liked exploring the cave, and I think the goblins were absolutely hilarious, and I kind of liked a bit of a smaller area to explore, and I think the puzzles were all really clever, and I didn't really get properly stuck the entire game, and so for that, I'm a little bit proud of myself. So, as I said, that is the end of this mini-series here. As soon as Chapter 3 is out, I'm going to be carrying on my King's Quest Let's Play, and yeah, we can carry on the story where we have left off. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!